Hello and welcome to the 13th Tribal Council of Surviving 1984 Gates of Glory. So, Jake B, you won immunity this round with the help of your loved one, Johnny. So how's it feel having immunity and a guaranteed spot in the final seven?
I was super freaking stoked. I won a few immunities on my first season, and I have not won any this season. And I was telling people, like, the last time I was safe was the round that Curtis went home. That feels like a lifetime ago. That was the last round I was immune. So I was glad to have immunity. So I, for once, did not have to worry.
So, Brian, last round you played an idol on yourself, but you did not receive the most votes. So, do you regret playing the idol then? And do you think that you could get more votes tonight?
Yeah, I regret it for sure because I didn't get the majority of the votes, and that's kind of the point of those idols, right? But I don't know, this game it's hard not to play it in a situation like that when you know your name's out. So I would definitely like to have it now because I do think there's a strong possibility I can have votes coming my way. So yeah, of course I wish I had it right now, but the game's the game and I played it last round, so gotta stick with what happened.
So Amaya, you also caught some votes last round. Do you think you're getting more today?
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I think that um, people just love to hate on a hoe. And, if they want the sexiest bitch in this game gone, then, that's not my fault, I guess. So I really wouldn't be that shocked. Yeah, because my name keeps getting floated around one way or another, but it is what it is.
Okay. So John, you got called out in the tribe chat for throwing rogue votes. Is that actually a thing that's happening?
I think it's funny that I got called up for throwing a rogue vote by the person who liked me about their vote last round. I do think it's funny. Um, no, I don't know. I'm not the only person who's thrown rogue votes in this game. Last round, I was at work during all the commotion. I signed on to see a slew of Amaya and a handful of Brian. And in the moment, I'm like, let me just get my tit for tat with Jake B. So it wasn't a premeditated hinky vote by any means. I didn't necessarily know what was happening, and the vote results showed that I didn't know what was happening. I was shocked that Megan caught the majority of the votes. So I guess my vote showed where I stood, and other people who lied about theirs shows less of where they stand.
Okay. So Justin, at this point in the game, who are you more focused on taking out of the game? Threats for the win or people that you aren't connected to?
I feel like realistically it could be either or. It just really depends on the round and it really depends on what's like happening. Obviously you want to try to like potentially take out threats so you have a better shot of winning, but you also really want to make sure that you have the numbers moving forward. So it's pretty much like a tit for tat. It's like either it's like the red pill, the blue pill. It's like, do I take out someone that could potentially be a shield for me, or do I take out someone that might not even be like a vote for me going moving forward? So it's just like it really just depends. That's what matters.
Okay. So Jake S., how trusting are you of the relationships you've made thus far this season?
Yeah, I mean, I think that's an interesting question for sure because I feel like if anything, this game has proven fluidity all the fucking time. Um, and I feel like my anxiety level has been super high. And I feel like if I trusted people more, maybe it would be lower. So I think that's how I'm going off of that in terms of like I'm an anxious bitch, and I think loyalty is something. I think moves are something. I think it just depends if it's a final two or final three. I think it just depends how people see that. And I forgot your question, to be honest. Am I on the right track? What's your question?
Yeah, I just ask how trusting you are of the relationships you've made this
Oh,
far.
I'm not. We're gonna end on that. I mean, I am to an extent because there's the day vote I could have easily gone, and people showed me that they wanted me around. So I'm thankful for that. But like I said, it's fluid. It's fluid as fuck. People gotta do what they gotta do.
Okay. So Daniel, last round, we saw four different people get their name written down. Do you think that that's something we might see again tonight, or will it be a closer vote this time, or what do you think's happening?
I'm not exactly sure. Um, it's hard to really know where everyone is at. It could very well become like a two name thing. There could be a third name in there. I don't expect everyone's name to be out, but yeah, one of those two things. I guess we'll see.
Okay. And Sky, we've talked before about easy votes, but is there any such thing as an easy vote?
There's never there's never such thing as an easy vote. There's been a lot of quote unquote easy votes that float around, Amaya always being one of them. And I've always said multiple times, I'm like, I don't like easy votes. I think that they're boring. But I just feel like I don't know. I feel like it just kind of depends because a lot of stuff has been like last minute sometimes where it's like, oh, last minute, like this is what we're voting. Um, so to me in my game, this whole game, there's not been a quote unquote easy vote. So I don't think that that's, yeah. hmm That's it.
So with that, we will get to the vote, but first, does anybody have anything they would like to say?
I do actually. Thank you for asking, Michael Davis.
Okay.
I would like to use my safety without power. Um, this is, mhm. I'm gonna use my safety without power on Daniel.
Okay. So the rules of Survivor state if a safety without power is used, the person that it is used on will leave tribal council, they will be safe, and they will not have a vote. This is a safety without power. So Daniel, you can head out. You are safe, but you will not be voting tonight.
Thanks, Sky.
And I
Do I
will call you back in a little bit for us to talk about times, but I need you to go for now.
should I just leave? Leave?
Yes.
Okay, bye.
Okay. Does anybody else have anything they would like to say? Okay, we will get to the vote. So we will have until 7:13. Give me just 1 second, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, I have the votes. If anybody has a hidden immunity idol or an advantage and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so. When the votes are read, the decision is final, and the person voted out will have just a few moments to say their goodbyes and leave. First vote, Brian. Second vote, Sky. 1 vote Brian, 1 vote Sky. Third vote, Amaya. 1 vote Amaya, 1 vote Sky, 1 vote Brian. Fourth vote, Amaya. 2 votes Amaya, 1 vote Sky, 1 vote Brian. Fifth vote, Amaya. 3 votes Amaya, 1 vote Sky, 1 vote Brian. Sixth vote, and the 13th person voted out, and the 4th member of our jury, Amaya. Amaya, you can give us your goodbye.
Okay, so I think it's really funny. Y'all couldn't wait 2 days until Black History Month was over. Come on now. And now you have not only voted the last Black queen out of the game, you've voted the sexiest queen out of the game. I really think y'all had bigger fish to fry. It's really funny because Jake B was originally the one who wanted Jake S out. So that was really cute. And I knew something was up when you told me that you get quiet when people are about to go. But genuinely, like, the best of luck. I would really, there's some people that I don't want to see at the end, and there's some people I do. So whoever does end up at the end, you're gonna have to make a really good case. This was a really dumb move in my opinion, but go off. So yeah. Bye, bitches.
Amaya, it was great having you again. It is time for you to go. So congratulations to the final 7 of Surviving 1984 Gates of Glory. That is all we have for you for tonight, but we will be having our live night festivities over the next